I'm live! Just like that. That's crazy. Normally I do that countdown. But I started doing that countdown, and as soon as I did the countdown, it like froze and freaked out. So anyway, happy Monday! I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad to be back. I actually really missed you last week. I was so sad that I was sitting there and I'm like, dang it, I'm so sad that I'm not streaming with you guys. Like, I miss you. You guys are so awesome. Anyhow, glad you're here. Excited for this Monday stream. I'm kind of feeling this like detoxification of Kentucky going on right now, but I'm wearing my tourist shirt, my whiskey sweater. Had to get that on. Got some good bottles right here. Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight. Some stuff I'll talk about on the stream, and some stuff I'm actually saving for Sunday because the last time we went to Kentucky, we had an epic haul, and this time we also had an epic haul. So I'll show off all those bottles, share some of those stories on how we got them, what we found on Sunday. Got a couple bottles tonight I'm going to show you. We're going to have a lot of fun, though. So I am starting off actually with something I didn't get in Kentucky, but something I found out I really liked in Kentucky, and that is Four Roses single barrel strength. I didn't really know I liked Four Roses that much until I got to Kentucky and I tried it and went on the Four Roses tour. Holy moly, really like it. The one I am drinking is the whoops, where did it go? I'm losing it. OESV. It's an OESV store pick. So super good, delicious. Anyhow, cheers everybody. Glad you're here. I'm going to catch up on chat. Take a swig of this little baby. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good stream. I can already tell. Good stuff. So let me start at the top. Paul M. Happy Monday to you, Paul. Glad you're here. You are first in chat. I think you're first in chat a lot of the times. Cheers, whiskey friends. And my mouse just froze just like that. There it goes. Katie Turk. Hey, Katie. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Slapshot. Hey, Brian. Happy Monday to you. Jory. Hey, Jory. I stopped there in Western Kansas. No such luck. But thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Richie Z. Hey, Richie. How you doing? Colorado Whiskey Speakeasy. If you guys haven't checked out John's channel, go check it out. Colorado Whiskey Speakeasy. Do it. Check out all the channels. You guys know. Bob. Hey, Bob. Should be a great live with all the news of her travel. Heck yeah, it should be a good one. We got a good one. I got a lot of things to talk about. Actually, I have a list. I wrote a list. I'm actually really organized. For once in my life, I wrote a list. Bill's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just writing a list for the live stream so I don't forget anything. I didn't want to forget. There's a lot to talk about. Let's see here. We have, wow, I'm already way behind in chat. Look at you. You guys are killing it. I missed you guys. Sugar Kitty, meow, or ruff, as I like to say. Because, you know, Jade is not a cat, but you're a cat. And I don't know where I was going with that. That was like a squirrel moment for sure. Anyhow. Take a swig of this on that note. Delicious. Mike Franklin. Hey, Mike. Happy Monday. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Kilco. Go check out Kilco's channel. Kentucky is a glorious place for whiskey folk. Four Roses is glorious. It really is. And oh, holy moly. Kentucky is amazing. The things we got to do, the people we got to meet. I feel like I'm still like, oh my gosh, that really happened. Like, it was one of the most epic weeks of my life. Hands down. Great experience. I got to make so many great connections and spend time with so many awesome people from the whiskey community. It was so fun. We had a blast. We really did. Jesse Page. Hey, Jesse. How are you doing? Glad you're here. And we're back. Hey, Dave. Glad you're here. Wait, are you the same Dave I met in Kentucky? If you are, let me know. But there was a Dave. You guys, this was the craziest, most awesome story. So we're at Bardstown, and we're at the restaurant at Bardstown Bourbon Company. Haven't been there, or if you've been to Kentucky, you know what I'm talking about. It's a restaurant you've got to try. It's so good. Anyhow, we were hanging out there, waiting for it to open up, and we were talking with some awesome folks, just sharing about whiskey. It was really cool. Like just random strangers. Awesome. And then this guy, Dave, walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, are you Dara?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Dara." And he's like, "I'm Dave. I watch your channel. And I'm a subscriber of your channel." And I was so mind blown. Like I could feel my cheeks get flushed hot. Like that was such a cool moment. It was amazing. Like to me, I was just like, holy moly, somebody like knows who I am. And it was a really cool moment. And he was such a nice guy. And so anyhow, if you're that Dave, it was great to meet you. If you're not that Dave, because Dave's a pretty common name, wherever you are, Dave, thank you so much. And thanks for coming up and saying hi. Seriously, in Colorado, that happens. I'll be in the liquor store shopping and they'll be like, "Are you the average drinker?" And I'm like, "I am." And then I go all crazy for a few minutes. So anyhow, it's cool. It's pretty fun. If you like Four Roses, those 10 single recipes will drive your pocketbook insane. I know, but I think I have it like picked out and like to a certain few. That was another thing about Kentucky. I just learned so much while I was there. Like it was my first time really doing real tours, like, taking the full tour, doing the whole shebang. Like I've gone and done tastings here and there and in Kentucky, but that was my first real time doing like behind the scenes. This is how it's made. This is how, like, this is what whiskey is, and this is the law and everything. So I learned so much. I feel like I could recite the whiskey laws by now, or the laws of bourbon, at least. The laws of bourbon, I've got them ingrained in my soul. You guys can quiz me if you want to. I bet I could get it. Anyhow, let me catch back up on chat again. I know I saw, let's see here. Jeff Mahar! Hey, Jeff Mahar! Top Dog! What's up, Top Dog? Dave B, 1228. Yoo-hoo! I am all edumacated. I feel like I got all edumacated. Old Man Crypto, what's up? Glad you're here. I'm glad you guys are all here. I really did miss you. Biking Bourbon. Hey, Biking Bourbon. Glad you're here. Cheers to you. That was tasty. That was real tasty. Cat. No. Dog. Squirrel. Mouse. Chicken. Woo! Whiskey. Okay. I'm back. And I'm back. Let's see here. What's everybody drinking tonight? Blind Squirrel's in the house. What's up, Blind Squirrel? There's 31 of you all here. Thank you for being here. You're making my heart happy. I'm telling you, I really missed you last week. Like I did. All right. About to go to the next bottle. Thank you, Dom. Glad to see you. Okay, seriously. Every time we do this live stream, I'm like, we got to hang out with Dom. We got to see Dom. We got to meet up with Dom. Haven't done it yet, but we're going to. It's going to happen very soon. Keep on scrolling. Yeah, check out the channels. All the channels. Subscribe, like, do all the jazz. Ooh. I had a squirrel moment there for a second. It was weird. Really weird. Nick! Oops, wrong button. Hey, Nick. Glad you're here. Happy Monday to you. Oh, you guys, I feel sorry. Like if you were one of the people in the phone book that I called on... I think it was Tuesday evening. That's a story for another day. But late on Tuesday evening, after drinking in Kentucky all day long, and eating dinner and just hanging out with some amazing people, the Carters, Blake Benson, Bob from Forgate. I mean, just the list goes on. Gary Franchi, Travis, there were so many awesome people. Those stories are coming. But holy moly, when I drank a little bit more, I started picking up my phone and I was calling people, including Nick, in the middle of the night. I don't even know what time it was. Kentucky time, I think it might have been like 11 o'clock or something. But we were all just sitting there and I'm like, I'm going to call so-and-so. Like, I'm going to FaceTime so-and-so. I have no idea what I was thinking, but I just wanted everybody to be a part of it. Like, I wanted everyone there. So it was a moment. It happened. Sorry, Nick. Dave, that's okay. Well, you're not just a common Dave. You're Dave Markowski, and you're awesome. So thanks for being here. Hit that like button. Yeah, do it. I'm going to scroll back to the bottom and catch back up. Scott Pigsley, what's up? Are you doing a stream tonight, Scott? If you guys haven't checked out Fifth Quarter Tailgate, is that right? I'm having a blah moment here. Yeah, think so. Anyhow, check out Scott Pigsley's channel. You gotta like, subscribe, do all that. Everybody, you gotta help everybody out in this whiskey community. I just realized I'm a short 16-hour drive from Kentucky and now working on planning a trip. So very excited to hear about your trip. Oh, yeah, you do. You know what? It's so worth it just to go and see and meet people and talk about whiskey. That's what it's all about. You learn so much, you experience so much, and you get to appreciate what whiskey's really all about, from how it's made to how it's shared with others. And that's what makes me so happy. And that's why I've literally fallen so hard in love with whiskey. And that's why we're here, because of whiskey. Yep. Lick the like and like the lick. It tastes like a Four Roses single barrel pick. Hey, it rhymes. Dustin Pischel, I bet. Cheers. Oh, yes. Four Roses was awesome. Okay, I need to get into these tours here. Let me catch back up on chat. Then I'm going to get in. Let's see here. Into sports, into whiskey, check out Fifth Quarter Tailgate. Brought to you by the one and only Scott Pigsley. You heard it here first, folks. Or you didn't, but it's okay. Northwest Bourbon. Go check out Northwest Bourbon too. You guys got to do all the checking outs. Yes, after Shelf Turds, Scott Pigsley going to be live tonight. So do it. WhiskeyChannel.com, Shelf Turds, the podcast, Bourbon of the Week. All these people are going to be live tonight. So it's going to be a great night full of whiskey. What do you call it? Fellowship. I love it. AW, what's up? Cheers to you. Okay. Now, I'm scrolling back. Oh, yeah, look at that, you guys. I'm caught up on chat. So, I am going to move to the first bottle. Jason Busey. Okay, time out. I'll get back to the thing. Jason Busey, glad you're here. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great supper. But also, if you guys have not voted for Jason Busey today to win that Dream Chopper opportunity, go do it. Somebody please post the link. Everybody go do it. If you can donate to help him get some more votes. Voting ends on Thursday for this round, so you got to keep on liking it. We want him to win. We want him to be like, the whiskey tube community helped me win this motorcycle and this opportunity. So let's do it. Cheers to you, Jason. Thanks for being here. You learned a lot about whiskey recently, too. You have a medallion and everything. However, you're also trying to plan a trip to Kentucky for autumn at this moment. Nice. I know. I'm so jealous. You got to do something incredible. Like, that was so cool. Can't wait to hear all about it. Vote. Okay, first, check out Northwest Bourbon and go vote for Jason. Jason. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my next pour. And it's this. I'll unhide it here. Anyhow, go vote if you haven't voted. Okay, so first up. First night we were in Kentucky. I'm going to leave out some of the details because I want to save that for Sunday's video. So we did go to Justin's House of Bourbon. We did meet the Carters. We did meet Blake Benson, which I just got to give a shout out to Blake Benson because he is one of the most incredible people I've ever met. And we're so grateful for him and so grateful for everything. So shout out to Blake. Thank you so much, Blake. You are incredible. But anyhow, so we were, thanks to Blake and helping us with some awesome opportunities. It was incredible. Really, it was. I'm just still blown away. But we were at Justin's House of Bourbon hanging out, and we picked up this awesome, you guys know how much I love Russell's Reserve single barrel. You know I love Wild Turkey. I am a die-hard Wild Turkey fan. So we got this awesome bottle, this store pick from Justin's House of Bourbon. I got a glass. I've already had this one, I think. But I got a glass, and this is the it's Justin's House of Bourbon XEMS, or whatever that means. It's a pick, and I just cracked it open. I haven't tried it yet, so here it goes. Oh, and it smells heavenly. I mean, I love these store picks. These are awesome. The Russell's Reserve single barrel. We have one from 5280 Whiskey Society that is called Thunder Chicken 5. Ooh, it's freaking Four. Thunder Chicken 4. Thunder Chicken 5 is coming out soon. Crazy thing. This is another squirrel moment, but we're hanging out at Wild Turkey. We stopped in there and we got to meet Bo. Bo works at Wild Turkey, and we've been if you don't follow him on Instagram, Firebird Bo, awesome guy, such a great guy. But we walk into out of nowhere. This is crazy. We walk into Wild Turkey and we're hanging out, and out of nowhere, we see Nate from 5280 Whiskey Society from Colorado. We see the group from Colorado. They're there because they're doing a pick of Russell's Reserve Single Barrel Thunder Chicken 5. Crazy. It was crazy. We just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Didn't know they were going to be there, and they were there, and it was crazy. You never know who you're going to run into in Kentucky. But I'm going to give this one a try here. Oh, yeah. Nate, Matt, and Ryan were there. If you know who they are. If you don't. This one smells literally like a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Oh, it smells good. That's nice. Yeah, cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper with some oak. Like an oaky cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Like even the little nose tingle, the effervescence. I like that. That's dang good. Out of the corner of my eye, oh, chocolate and pepper and cherry and oak. Wow, that's good. Sorry, that's the first time I'm trying it. I'm like, whoa. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. This one, okay, somebody asked. This comes from Warehouse F, floor 4, and it is 9 years and 10 months. That's what it says. So this is a dang delicious one. 110 proof, like all of them, I think. I think all the single barrels are 110. Yep. That's good. Oh, voted. Everybody's voted. Cheers. Northwest Bourbon. AW voted. Russell's Reserve pick. I love your content. I've learned a lot about how to drink, what to look for, and so much more about whiskey from you. So jealous of your massive collection behind you. Oh, thank you so much. Like, that means a lot to me that you say that. So thank you so much, Nick, and really appreciate your support. And thank you so much for being here. I mean, honestly, I'm learning every single day. I'm still like on my journey, right? I mean, I have not been drinking whiskey that long. So it's really fun for me to share my journey with everybody. And I've learned so much just from being a part of the community. So I'm really, really grateful for that. And it's been a lot of fun. So I'm happy. And I'm like, I just love it. It's so cool to have a passion and finally feel like I'm a part of something, right? Like I've probably said this before on a stream and maybe after I've had a little to drink, but for me, I love this whiskey community so much because like growing up, I never really felt like I like fit in. This is my nerdy thing, but I never really felt like I fit in. But now I get to share whiskey and share my journey and share my growth and share whatever I want and get to be myself. I get to be me, like unapologetically. You guys know I'm a total squirrel, but I get to be me and I get to be a part of this community. And everybody has just been so grateful at taking me in and just I'm just grateful and I'm happy and I'm thankful. So thank you guys and thanks for being here and supporting my journey. Like this is just the beginning. We're just getting started, baby. Russell's store picks are my favorites. Just said that one. Just said that one. Sounds like you're saying thunder chicken thighs. Could that be laced with Carolina? Oh. I like some spiciness. Like I like habaneros. I like real spicy salsa. Oh, holy moly. We were randomly scootering around Kentucky one day because obviously we didn't want to drive. So we decided to get these scooters so we could ride them to this sidecar burger place and then ride them over to Old Forest or walk over to Old Forester. So we're like riding them and then we found this really great Mexican restaurant that had like really delicious salsa. Like I need to make a list of all the places we went and like track them down so you guys can know exactly where we went and what we did. It was wild. It was so much fun. Haven't seen a Russell store. Hey, is it your birthday, Rob? If I'm wrong, I think it's your birthday. I think I might have saw that on Facebook. And if so, happy birthday to you. Everybody tell Rob happy birthday. If I'm wrong and you're somebody else, like just ignore me. Don't mind me. Oh, I have to tell you guys something else because you might notice it. So see this? Looks pretty gruesome, right? It looks like I got either a really bad hickey or something. No, I am the slowest person at getting ready. And sometimes in Kentucky, I waited till the last minute to get my butt out the door because Either I might have been a little hungover or maybe I was just a little slow. But either way, I was like curling my hair so fast and I just went all over my neck with the curling iron on the very last corner. It burned so bad, and I had to ride from Louisville to Lexington? Lawrenceburg. From Louisville to Lawrenceburg with a water bottle on my neck because my neck was burning so bad. I've been really clumsy since I got this channel, if you guys didn't notice. Darrell! What's up, Darrell? Yes, it was so much fun. Thanks for being here. We had a blast. Bill is hiding behind the camera. Bill's just hanging out, relaxing. He's going to be in the Sunday video, though. We're going to go through every bottle we got, all these, like, in-depth experiences. I got a list, though, still, what I'm talking about tonight. But, yeah, Bill's hiding behind the camera, so hanging out. Yes, it was your birthday. Okay, it was your birthday. Well, happy belated birthday to you, Rob. Hope you had a great birthday. Cheers to you. I was the answer to one of the questions on Matt's trivia contest on Friday night. Oh gosh, Dave V, was it like Indiana? Was the answer Indiana Dara? I got to know about that one. We missed it because obviously we were in Kentucky. Holy moly, cheers. Glad to see your smiling face. Cherry Black, I'm glad to see your smiling face. Well, I guess I'm not really seeing your face, but cheers to you. Glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to set that one to this. Oh, sorry, guys. That was rude. I'm going to bring out the next bottle. So this next bottle is not one we got in Kentucky. It was one we got right before we went to Kentucky. And I got to try it for the first time while we were in Kentucky. Holy moly, OMG, holy ope, double ope. Oh, speaking of ADHD whiskey, yeah, the one, the only, double oaked from Matthew Porter, Nulu. It's his double oaked pick of Nulu. I had to pour a little bit of that because that was the first time I tried it whenever we were in Kentucky. It's so good. Wow. Oh, wow. When I'm smelling that now, holy moly. When I'm smelling this now, after I just drank that like cherry vanilla Coke, this has a completely different nose on it, obviously because it's toasted, but it's like a toasted marshmallow caramel chocolate bar with a little bit of oakiness. Like, yeah, just, oh, that's good. Yep, so good. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's like a sweet caramel marshmallow. Actually, it makes me, you know what it tastes like? You guys might not know what this tastes like. And maybe you do. If you've ever been to Old Forester, during the Old Forester tasting, they give you this like, I can't say the name of it. It's like a Maserati or something like Maserati. It's not a Maserati. They did not give me a Maserati. Although, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, no, they gave me this like chocolate with the tasting. There's like a marshmallow, salted caramel chocolate with dark chocolate. That's what this tastes like. Like that chewy marshmallow. It's good. It's really good. It was the answer. Indiana. I did screw up. It was embarrassing. You guys, that was so embarrassing. Isaiah. What's up? Valenzuela's in the house. Oh, yum. I'm glad you guys are here though. So what's everybody drinking? Because I'm like scrolling through and nobody's talking about, is nobody drinking? Is it Dry Monday? If it is, that's okay. I kind of feel like I'm detoxing today. So, okay, so let's talk a little bit about, while I'm drinking a little water. I was so thirsty. Oh, I know why I'm so thirsty. You guys, I'm so thirsty because it's like our first day back in altitude. And I feel like I've had like altitude sickness all day. I'm like, can't breathe. My mouth is dry. Anyhow, Blake, it was amazing. Like I told you guys earlier how grateful we are to Blake and how awesome it was to finally meet him. I'm telling you, most wonderful person ever. So much fun. So much fun. It was great hanging out. Blake, We had so much fun. So thank you. What did you miss? Jim Hess, let me give you a quick rundown. I could give you like a Dan-like-esque rundown. We went to Kentucky. We drank whiskey. It was delicious. I got to ride a scooter. Then I went to Old Forester. Then I went to Bardstown. Met Dave. Said hi to the Carters. Said hi to Blake. Said hi to Bob D and Tony. Then we went to Heaven Hill. Then we went to Old Forester. Then we went to Evan Williams and Peerless and Four Roses and Buffalo Trace and Woodford. And then we tried Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, New Double Up, Matt, Indiana, Dara. Whew. That's really not everything. Actually, that's more than everything. That was a quick recap. I tried my best impression of Dan Like right there. Let's see. It wasn't a good recap. But just hang in here. We got some more good stuff. Thanks for being here, Jim. Mike Meyer, what's up? Glad you're here. No drink yet. That's okay. Maker's 46. The cast strength or just like Maker's 46? Good stuff. Eagle Rare, now having Russell's Reserve, Single Barrel. You know what? Some people, oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. Somebody told me that Eagle Rare and Russell's Reserve 10-year, like they said, Russell's Reserve 10-year is a good, what's the word? Oh, alternative. Wow, I'm having a moment there. Alternative for the allocated Eagle Rare. If you guys haven't checked out my new video on my 7 alternatives for highly allocated whiskey, do that. It's a good one. I thought we had some pretty good picks. Anyhow, squirrel moment. Sugar Kitty, Penelope Architect. Oh, it's good stuff. Really good stuff. Nassif Family Reserve. You know, I'd say I'd never had that before, but I did. I had it in Matt Madness. Don't remember what it tastes like. Oh, it was something. It was something. Durrell. Oh, yes. Modescas. That's what I don't know if that's how you say it. I can't say it. Yeah, chocolate covered marshmallows from Old Forester. That place is epic. Well done. Thank you. And that's all, folks. That's all, folks. Marcos, glad you're here. Ooh, nice. ECB P520, B520, I'm guessing. Bottle kill. Nice. Oh, we've got some bottles for you, Bob. Just wait. Old Bardstown 101. Okay. I have not tried that. Russell's Reserve 10-year is great. It is good. It's delicious. Oh, okay. I like it, but I like the single barrels better. I do. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about something else. Okay. Whew. Squirrels. The squirrels are eating me alive tonight. Jeez, oh Pete. Holy moly. What is happening? Okay, so day 1. I was telling you guys about how we met Dave at Bardstown. So we actually got to go do barrel thieving there. And it's such a cool experience. And the guide that we get every time that does the barrel thieving, he is such a nice guy. He's so knowledgeable. I want to say his name is Trey. That sounds right, but it might be wrong. Anyhow, Bardstown Bourbon Company, if you haven't been there, it's a great experience, especially the barrel thieving, because you get to try 3 of their actual whiskeys. So do that. I highly recommend. That's my second time doing it because we really enjoyed it the first time, and we took our friend Aziz there. Awesome. Such a cool experience. And they said that they're actually going to have their own whiskeys, like their own, not sourced, their own stuff out. Hopefully next year at the beginning of the year, I believe they said. So looking forward to that one. They said they'll still have like the fusions and the discos and all that, but they're also going to come out with their standard line, and they're hoping that it'll be between $50 and $60 a bottle. So that was really cool. And then, of course, we went to lunch there. Great lunch. Oh, it's so good. Every time we've eaten there, it's delicious. Awesome cocktail. I actually had a cocktail. So we drank some whiskey, tried a few things at the bar before we went and ate. But their cocktails are so good. I had this one that was like a gin fizz. Pretty tasty. Okay, so next, after that, we went to Lux Row. That was cool because we basically got a private tour because we were the only 3 people on the tour. Like, we got to go around. We got to go, see the fermentation process in the room and the mash. And I got to stick my finger in the mash and taste it. And it was sweet like corn and delicious. It tasted like cream corn from your grandma's house. That's what it tastes like. Or my grandma's house at least. But that was so cool. Like just to see all of it and to like see the history and learn the history and understand what's going on. Like it's like, holy moly, you didn't realize like so many of these big companies are owned by the same company. Like it's crazy. And then they've all changed ownership and moved ownership and went here and there and like it all ends up in this big spider web like this. So that was cool. Oh, I was right. Darrell said his name is indeed Trey. Great guy. Chatted a bit while at Bardstown and mentioned the Oh, yes. Chateau de Laval. Is that how you say it? I think it is. Yes, they're having the 2.0 coming out soon-ish, I think. And obviously Disco 8's coming out soon and Fusion 8.
Their next release is their next
Oh yeah, their next specialty release. So they'll have So they did the beer collab. So they'll have another collab coming. So they're having Disco 8 and Fusion 8 that are coming out soon. And then they're having another collab with like they had Founders recently too. So they'll have another collab. It's going to be a rum finished one that's Plantation. So they have a collab coming with Plantation rum. They should be getting that really probably in the next month. He said sometime in the next month because he said that, but I haven't seen the label on the TTB yet. Then he said that the next collab is coming, or not that, Chateau de Laval 2.0 is coming. So yes, excited about that. What? Oh, Bourbon, what's up? So Bourbon walks in and I'm already like, I'm sticking my fingers in the mash bill. Yeah. Yep. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Yes, Scooby-Doo, la-boo, la-blah-la-la-la-la. Okay. Zachary Jones, what's up, Zachary Jones? Cheers to you. I'm just going to keep nosing this one I got here, and then I'm going to tell you guys what it is when I get to this bottle. Okay, so after we went to Lux Row, we did the whole full tour. We did some tasting. Ate more chocolate. I'm telling you, every tour finishes with chocolate and whiskey. Like, can you really go wrong there? I don't think so. So that was a good one. I don't love like the lineup at like I think it's like Ezra Books and like those are not my favorites. The David Nicholson, that wasn't my favorite line of whiskey. Wasn't bad, but it's nothing I'm going like holy moly on. It was fine. It was good. But then after that, we got to go to Heaven Hill. And yeah, we went to Heaven Hill. Oh, time out. I missed one spot. I missed a stop. Good Lord. Okay. Oh yeah, become a patron if you guys want to. Got some awesome stuff on there. Shameless promotion. Okay, back to this. So we went to Lux Row, finished there, ate the chocolate, drank the whiskey. Then after that, we were like, okay, we have a little bit of time to burn, but we're in Bardstown. There's only so many places you can go. We could go have a beer. We could go do this or that. And then we like ended up going to Barton because we didn't think like they're not doing tours. I think they've stopped doing tours, but they did do a tasting with us in their gift shop. And their chocolate bourbon bowl, like holy moly, they're like that chocolate bourbon bowl whiskey, like it's like the cream, the bourbon cream. OMG, that stuff is so good. Like, oh, it's so good. And now I kind of want to pour into the root beer because we did that at Buffalo Trace. But anyhow, I want to pour that with like some root beer, like root beer zero, and pair it. Oh, that would be like a root beer float for adults. That sounds pretty good to me. Anyway, that stuff is good. The Barton bourbon, I think you can only get it in their gift shop. I don't think they like it's kind of allocated, I guess, what the guy told us. So, Jeffrey Wack. What's up, Jeffrey Wack? Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Cheers to you. Oh, this one's good. Okay, so after we went and tried some of the stuff over at Barton, good stuff, by the way, then we went to Heaven Hill. And we went to Heaven Hill, and we got to do the bottle your own. Now, if you guys remember last time, I kind of screwed up, and I told Bill that he should go back to Lux Row and get the double barrel thing. He didn't get it. We didn't get it this time either because they were waiting on a truck. Still waiting on the Lux Row Double Barrel. Anyhow, so this time we both got to bottle our own at Heaven Hill, and we came up with some great names. So, oh, I can't tell you the names, but I forgot everything that I was doing. So I'll tell you guys the name on my Sunday video. But Bill and I came up with special names for these bottles. Anyhow, I'll tell you a little bit about the bottles that we bottled. Because we had the choice between like a Larceny Barrel Proof and a Bernheim Original. So we did not pick up the Larceny Barrel Proof. Our friend Aziz did. He likes the weeded bourbons better. We like Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs better. So we both picked Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. And this one is 133.1 proof. It's Y322. That's the name for now. Oh, man. This is good. It's really good. It's warm. And like caramely and vanilla and oaky. You know, all those typical flavors. Whew, I'm warm now. That's good stuff. That guy's whack. Jeffrey Whack, you're whack. According to Sugar Kitty. Or a beautiful bastard, according to Bourbon. Yes, go check out all the channels. All the channels. Hey, IC86, you're not late. Ooh, a wedding gift for your niece. What did you get? Or if you don't want to tell us, you don't have to. But congrats to your niece. That's exciting. Congrats. I'm glad you're here, though. Cheers for being here. Okay, so now I'm drinking this one. It's delicious. Let me get back to these tours. You guys, they give you these tickets on every single one, too. They're pretty cool. I like them. We went to 11 different, 10, just kidding, 10. I can't remember anything. It's a Monday. I've got like post-vacation brain. Anyhow, so we went to 10 different distilleries in 3 days. That was a lot, especially when you're doing all these tours and it's hot outside. It was pretty warm, especially the last day. The second day of tours, we went to Old Forester, Evan Williams, and Peerless. I loved the Old Forester tour because they have their own cooperage. Like, obviously, it's not their main cooperage, but they actually have their own cooperage. And you could like char the barrel while you're there, like see how it's charred, see how it's made. Like, I've never actually seen how a barrel is made in real life. Like, that was really cool to me. As the average drinker, as someone new to whiskey, like, I was like, this is freaking awesome. I'm going to see if I can show you guys this video. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you guys this. Anyhow, I'm going to put this up on my Instagram because it was really cool. So if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, be sure to do that. But I'll put it up on there. It was so cool, though, to see the charred barrels. I put it in slow-mo. And then just the tour was really cool. And the tasting, delicious. Like I said, you got to try those chocolate marshmallow things. I really like that 1915, like mixing the 1920 and the 1910. Good stuff. If you haven't given that a try, just do an equal part mixture of it and give it a try. It's pretty good. I really like the Old Forester Whiskey Row line, though. It's good stuff. Oh, so good. Did I do any... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do this. Wait, oh. My favorite tour was Peerless. So intimate and cool, and I loved it. Oh, believe me, I'm getting to that one. I'll tell you why that one is so cool in a second. Peerless, though, we didn't do a tour at Peerless, but we did a tasting at Peerless. And the tasting at Peerless is absolutely epic. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. Promise. Bottle flips in the gift shops. No. I mean, I probably drank enough by the end of the day on some days that I probably could have done a bottle flip in the gift shop, and Bill probably would have been like, you are crazy. I don't know you. Who is this girl? Or Aziz, too. They both would have been like, we hope you get lost on your scooter. Oh, yeah, no. Did not do any of that. Big Vic, what's up, Big Vic? Glad you're here. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now we went to Evan Williams next. So after Old Forester, we went to Evan Williams. We did eat plenty of food along the way. Like, there were so many good places that we ate at. One day we even went to Chick-fil-A. That might have been the fanciest meal we had while we were there. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true at all. So, Evan Williams. Evan Williams, it was good. The tour guide was awesome. And the history of Evan Williams was really, like, it was interesting to me. And I liked learning about, while I was on all these tours, I really liked learning about Prohibition and, how, like, they got medical things, prescriptions in order to get bourbon and whiskey. And I just thought that was really cool because it's like, I don't know. I want to watch some Prohibition era movies. So if you guys have any movie recommendations about like movies that are about Prohibition or whatever, throw them in the chat because I want to learn more about whiskey history. Oh, speaking of whiskey history, while we were driving back from Kentucky, sorry, squirrel moment again. While we were driving back from Kentucky, we listened to Fred Minnick's book, the entire thing. So that one has a lot of great information on whiskey history. Like if you guys have not read that book, check it out. The book, it was the hold on. The Bourbon, the Rise and Fall and the Rebirth of Whiskey. It's a great book. If you guys haven't checked that out, check out Fred Minnick's book though. Really liked it, really enjoyed it. And I also learned a lot listening to that too. And it made the time go faster, especially when you're in the car for like 12 plus hours on one drive, 4 plus hours on the Kentucky drive. So it was a lot. We were in the car like 17 hours. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, do all the things. But yeah, thank you so much, Richie Z. Thank you. Be more bourbon. What's up? Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is good. Okay, so Peerless. So after Evan Williams, we went to Peerless. Holy moly. If you guys ever have one tasting that you want to do to really get you going for the evening, and I would highly suggest to do this one as your last tour of the day, like your last tasting of the day, like the 445 one, highly recommend Peerless. The guy at Peerless that does Bill at Peerless that does the tastings, he is one of the most animated, like awesome guys. Oh, and he will just keep pouring the bourbon. Like your glass goes empty, he just pours it, and he always serves the ladies first. Always the ladies first, and he will fill your glass. Like he does not give you, he gives you plenty of whiskey. It's awesome. But it's great. And if you want to try more or taste more, he's always willing to give you more or answer any question. It's only a group of like 10 people, 10 or 12 maybe. And it's intimate. It's great. You get nobody asks a bad question. And I feel like that, like on all the tours, any question is a good question because if you're asking it, there's a good chance that somebody else already wondered that. And it was really cool for us to see, I'm still learning on my whiskey journey, but our friend Aziz was with us and he's just now getting into bourbon. He's been a Scotch drinker for a lot of years. He loves Scotch. He's been to Scotland. He really likes peated whiskey. And so, he had a lot of questions that I didn't even think of. I was like, how do you not know that? But at the same time, I shouldn't be saying that because he's just starting his journey. And sometimes if you don't ask, you might not know. He was like, what is bottle and bond? Well, we learned it a lot of times, and that was really cool. So yes, Peerless, highly recommend. 445 tour tasting. I mean, not tour tasting. Do it with Bill. He's awesome. Not my Bill or our Bill, but Bill is awesome. Halfway to getting my own dedicated YouTube URL. No. Oh, he needs 100 subscribers. There you go. Give him 100 subscribers. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to that. Cheers to 100. And while we're at it, I'm hoping to hit 2,000. Not to undermine what you're doing. But I'm hoping to hit 2,000 by next week so we can do something special here. Something really special. So fingers crossed, I'm getting there. I think I'm at 1920. So 80 to go before I can do something really special next week. Hopefully. I hope. Okay, so definitely check out the HBO series Boardwalk Empire for Prohibition era goodness. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for being here, by the way. I'm gonna write that one. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. Boardwalk Empire. I haven't seen it. Boardwalk Empire. Okay. Got it. Written down. Okay, scrolling. What was the best whiskey I got to try in Kentucky? Oh. Well, as you might know, if you have seen my story or if you were on Patreon, you got some really good behind the scenes stuff. I put a couple things on Instagram, but a lot of the stuff I put behind the scenes for Patreon. I got to try the one, the only, the king of Kentucky. I'm gonna save the rest of it for Sunday's video, but I got to try the king of Kentucky, and I will just tell you that it lives up to the hype. One of the best whiskeys I've ever tried in my life. It's got to rank number 1 or number 2 overall. And I've had Michter's 20. I've had birthday bourbons. I've had Angel's Share 117 Old Fort. I mean, holy moly, I died and went to heaven when I got to try the king, the KOK, the number 1 of all time, I think. I know what the hype is, and now if I can ever find a bottle of that, I will find a bottle. I would love to find a bottle of it. Maybe that'll be the day when I win the lottery. I could win a lottery, maybe. I don't know. Donnie, thanks for being here. What's up, Donnie? Happy Monday. Cheers to you. Bourbon Baller. What's up, Bourbon Baller? Thanks for being here. 80 to go for 2K. 80 to go for 2K. We can do a dance like la 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 la. Cha 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 cha. I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Woohoo! Thanks for subbing, Northwest Bourbon. Thank you for giving Colorado Whiskey Speakeasy a sub. Everybody go to sub to Northwest Bourbon. I was all smiles. And some of the videos that I put up on Patreon, I'm so sorry. Like, you guys had to see some real behind-the-scenes silliness, shenanigans. Oh, Bill has some blackmail pictures of me. Actually, one in particular. I literally fell asleep with my whiskey glass in my hand one night because we were just laying in the hotel room. And we were hanging out, and like him and Aziz are sitting on the couch drinking a dram before bed. And I'm like, I'm just gonna lay in bed and have my whiskey. And I was so relaxed, which is great for me. I was so relaxed. I just fell asleep with my whiskey in my hand. And I was like, my face was all smushed and my hat was still on. It was a very blackmail photo. If you guys are ever in Kentucky, go to Evergreen Liquors. It's a liquor store. It's on Bardstown Road in downtown. It's not Nulu. Actually, not Bardstown Road. I think it might be close to the Nulu district. It's close to the Nulu district, if not in the Nulu district. So if you're there, they have King of Kentucky and some really epic bottles. I think a pour of that, which it's a lot. It's $40 though. It could be worse. So you can actually get a pour of Michter's 20 for $125. 120, 125, something like that. Bill Fitz, thank you for being here. You guys, Bill is my newest patron. Thank you, Bill. If you guys haven't become a patron like Bill and you want to become a patron, you know what? There are so many great Bills. I've already told you guys about so many Bills. My Bill, this Bill, Bill from Peerless. It's a great day to be a Bill. Anyhow, thanks, Bill, for becoming a patron, and thanks for being here. Shout out to you. George T. Stagg. Yeah, they had George T. Stagg there, I think. Yeah. We didn't drink any when we were there, but George T. Stagg is great. I love that. Bourbon Tucky. Ooh, Bourbon Tucky. Thanks for the suggestion. Writing it down. There's a really good one on Netflix, I think, that we watched. I remember what it was. Anyhow. Adam, thanks for being here. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Scrolling. Let me. Dollar Bill. I love it. That's funny. You're funny. Richie Z says, how was the food? The food was great. Honestly, we had really good food. You guys will laugh, but one night, it was like our last night in Kentucky. We had been hanging out at like a liquor barn or something, and we're like, we want a steak. And we're outside of town, like Eastern Louisville. And we're like, let's just go to Longhorn Steakhouse. So we went to Longhorn Steakhouse and we had steak. And Bill and Aziz ate some lobster, but I had steak and it was pretty good. It was good. The food, though, overall, we had great food, especially Bardstown Bourbon Company. We went to this restaurant with Blake. North of Bourbon. That's what it was. North of Bourbon. It's really good. Really, really good. That's passing out. No, I literally fell asleep. I was so tired. I was so tired. Brad Williard picked up 6 bottles in Georgia the past week. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, Barrel Seagrass, Larceny Barrel Proof, Sazerac Rye, Eagle Rare, 1792 single. Wow, those are some great bottles. I hope you enjoy them. Cheers to you. Heck yes. Heck yes. I think my favorite out of that would probably be either the Toasted or the Barrel Seagrass. Those are all really good. Picked up an Eagle Rare. You know what? Eagle Rare is good. People like judge Eagle Rare, but it's really actually pretty good. I mean, for the price, if you get it at retail and for a 10-year bourbon, I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong. It's really good. Steak and good bourbon. Amen to that. Bill had steak and Bud Light. But yeah, we had a lot of bourbon. Okay, so let me get back to the last day. So, because I'm slow. So I'm moving on to the last day. So day 3, we went to Four Roses, Buffalo Trace, and Woodford. Okay, I think we literally saved the best 3 tours, like the most beautiful tours, for the last day. Like those were the best. Like so good. So Four Roses had some of the most beautiful grounds I've ever seen at a distillery. They just renovated some of their stuff. They added a new building, and it was absolutely beautiful. Like if we could get married there, if I won the lottery and we could get married there, that's where I would get married, because that was so beautiful. Like just so beautiful. The tour was really great. I mean, we got to wear these headsets. The headsets were really cool. Like, because sometimes it gets loud and you can't hear your tour guide and you like want to know what's going on and you can't hear half the time because there's like a big group of people and everybody's talking and everybody's like having a good time. So at Four Roses, they give you headsets, like walkie-talkies, and you get to walk around with the tour guide. She was awesome. It was a great tour. Got to learn a lot about the history of Four Roses. And I thought it was really cool that like Four Roses went away and then made a big return. Like they went away and they went out of the country. I think they said like Japan, and you could only get Four Roses in Japan during like the downfall of bourbon. And then bourbon made a comeback and Four Roses made a comeback. And I think that's really cool. Like the whole history behind Four Roses is really awesome. And the history behind the actual Four Roses. Like, I think it's a cheesy love. It's not cheesy. It's a love story and it's great. And I love it. So like I told you at the beginning of the stream, you guys, I had Four Roses and I think they have 10 different mash bills and not mash bills, 10 different bourbons that they use. Yeah, 10 mash bills, 5 yeast strains. I mean, 2 mash bills, 5 yeast strains that they blend together for 10 different whiskeys. Got that right. Whew, that was a lot. Anyhow, it was amazing. And the tasting was great. And then we went and tried a single barrel specialty pour that was like their not small batch. It was, yeah, the limited edition 2020. Holy moly. Like that was so dang good. So good. Like that was probably the 3rd best pour I had on the entire trip. And then we also had a cocktail, I had a cocktail. It was really good. It was really refreshing, to be honest with you. It was good. And just so beautiful. The day was so nice. We got to hang out on the back patio. Okay, so next up, then we went to Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace was, as you can imagine, it was awesome. I mean, they're shooting out so many tours at one time. Like you're like in a group and there's like 5 other groups going out at the same time. We did the Legends tour, the basic the basic tour, the Choices tour. Just kidding. Not Choices. I'm asking Bill because I can't remember what it's called. The Trace tour. Okay, so we did the Trace tour. The Trace tour was really, really cool. It was just neat to learn about the history of Buffalo Trace because everybody goes crazy over Buffalo Trace. And It was really neat to see the different warehouses, and it was really cool to go to the Blanton building. The Blanton building was so cool. You went in there, and they're literally filling the Blanton's bottles, and like they're bottling them, they're labeling them, hand labeling them, and then they're boxing them. And for every little Blanton that goes out in the world, they were doing them right there in that building. That was freaking awesome. It was just a really cool tour. We can't wait to go back and do like the E.H. Taylor tour and some other thing like the warehouse sea tour, different things like that. So yeah, it was really cool. It was beautiful grounds also, but holy moly. I think we saved the best for last. Literally Woodford Reserve. I'm not a huge Woodford fan. Like the double oaked is good. Their stuff is good. It's just not my absolute favorite of all time, but it's really, really, really good. So we got to go there, and while we're on our tour, they're literally like rolling barrels down this like this railroad roller coaster. It was like a roller coaster for the barrels to go out of the building. Like the guy was filling them and then rolling them out on this like rail. It was so cool. And it happened so the entire tour group got to stay there and watch it. And I filmed it as it was going down. It was really cool. So that was awesome. And then, I mean, just Woodford was beautiful. The tour guide was awesome. It was giving out chocolates as prizes if you answered like the trivia questions right. And just, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful, and like horse country. And so if you guys have a chance to get out there, do that. Yeah. Anyhow, let me catch back up on chat real fast. We have a few tours we haven't done yet, but we definitely want to get some others when we go back. Good, not secondary. Hey, you know what? If you want to pay it, pay it. If you don't, you don't. Eagle Rare, passed on it. Eagle Rare is a great pour to introduce to new and old whiskey drinkers too. Agreed. Took a tour to Jack Daniel's distillery and picked up 2 bottles of JD Barrel. Jack Daniel's Barrel. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know. It might be a rumor. It might not. I don't know. Pack a bottle. Maker's Mark. We haven't done Maker's Mark yet. The Buffalo Trace tour was a lot of fun. It just depends on which one you get on. Yeah. Hopefully it's just a rumor. The LE is a unicorn. I think it's a unicorn for me too. I don't know maybe I'll get lucky in a raffle or something. Yes. Okay, so whiskeychannel.com is on after this. The Shelf Turds, David and Kira, the podcast, Bourbon of the Week's on tonight, I believe. And then after whiskeychannel.com, you guys got to go check out Fifth Quarter Tailgate to see Scott Pigsley. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those barrels rolling. Yeah. So yeah, those were the tours we went on this time around. Like I said, we did a lot of tours this time. We did tastings, but last time we did all tastings. So this time we did more tours. By the time we got done with Woodford, walking all around, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I was so tired of walking, and it was so hot on the last day. So it got really hot. So I just one thing I learned on these tours is you definitely got to pack a big water bottle with you. That's what I'm doing next time. Bardstown tour this summer. Awesome, Wayne. You're going to love it. I mean, I hope you do, but I'll love it. So it's a lot of fun. Whiskeychannel.com. Yeah, I don't know. It was a really great trip. We had a wonderful time. Got to, like I said, meet a lot of people. But seriously, we have so much more from our trip coming on Sunday. So you guys are going to want to check that out if you want to. But we're going to do our haul video like we did last time. We don't like to do the haul videos as much, but we did one on our last Kentucky trip. And so we are going to do one for this one because we got a lot of really cool bottles. We got a lot of like funny bottles too. I may or may not have bought a $10 or $12 bottle that looks really cool. It's got a cool story behind it. So stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow's Will It Blend video. If you guys haven't checked out the Will It Blends yet, check those out. They come out on Tuesdays, and holy moly. This one is Will it blend? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, guys, get Scott Pigsley to 200 if you guys haven't subscribed yet. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Richie, thank you so much. You know, we had a great time, and we can't wait to share more, though. I wanted to like be able to share some with you guys tonight. And I really just wanted this to be like a laid back Monday stream just to kind of get back into it. I know a lot of you guys are about to jump over to Shelf Turds. So I don't want to hold you back from that. But yeah, as always, I appreciate you guys so much. And I love you guys. And I'm so glad that we got to be back here on Monday night together again. And we're going to do it next Monday, though. If I get to 2,000 subs by next Monday, then I will do an epic stream. If not, it'll happen soon. It will happen soon. And we've got some other things in the works that are really exciting. But the Sunday video, I can't wait to share. I cannot wait. The best place that we found for buying bottles. You know what? It's kind of hit or miss. Like there's Total Wines, there's Liquor Barns. If you like store picks, Justin's House of Bourbon, Evergreen Liquors, they have good store picks. Like you just got to search around. Kroger. Yeah, Justin's House of Bourbon, though, like they have, if you guys want unicorn bottles too, they have those, but they also have, like, if you want secondary bottles, they buy them at secondary and then resell them at a higher secondary, so you can do that. But they also have really great store picks. Really, really great store picks. Love those. I love Justin's, and they've been so great to us every time we've been there, so they're awesome. But yeah, Liquor Barns, Total Wines, Kroger, like just don't be afraid to just hop in your car or hop on a scooter and cruise around and check them out. So it's about time we get a bad blend. I know. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. You'll see tomorrow. I mean, it's up. It's ready. It's ready to go. It'll be out at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Of course, Scott Pigsley, we're all here to support each other. So thank you for all your support and everything. I really appreciate you too. I hope so, Richie Z. It'll be so much fun. It will be so much. Zachary Jones said he'll create 20 new accounts and get your subs there tonight if you stay on till 8. I don't think I'm going to stay on till 8 tonight, but maybe next week I might stay on a little bit longer. Tonight, I'm still getting back into the swing of things. We're still unpacking. We got like boxes of bottles on the counter. Then we've got like t-shirts and everything else. And then just trying to get back into the rhythm, I guess, of getting back into work. And so, and yeah, Zachary, no, don't make fake accounts. I want real engagement. I want you guys to engage. I love you guys. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this up so everybody can check out the other channels tonight. But maybe next week we might stay on a little bit longer. Pretty sure I'm going to rope Bill in on next week and Bill in on Sunday. So I appreciate you guys so much. And thanks for being here. And thanks for always supporting my channel and helping me grow and helping me learn. So I appreciate you guys. Oh, holy moly, Richie Z, I can't wait for that either. It will happen someday. Blake, they are dangerous. I wanted to close my eyes the entire time I was riding. Like we're cruising down the road. Bill's flying. Bill's so fast on the scooter. And I'm just back there like, oh my God, I'm going to break my face. Like I'm literally going to break my face. I thought every crack, like, you know, like when you're like in elementary school and you're walking on the cracks and you're like, you're going to break your mom's back if you step on the crack. I felt like if I scootered on the crack, I was going to break my own back. So they were wild. They were wild. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. Cheers to you. We will see you next week. And we'll see you on Will It Blend tomorrow and Sunday and Thursday for a review. Oh, I've got a review coming on Thursday too. There's all the stuff. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. We'll see ya. Love you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.